The text says, it's in French also, and you have the English version also. There's no getting used to art. Changing the world is an impossibility. In a world in which everything happens by chance, the artist can at best win a chance, victory over chance. Very important. Every artist is an animal for himself, like a shipwrecked sailor.
The mantis, you know, it's an insect who is the one who foresees things and the one who sucks blood. In that performance I also wear an armor. You can hear the performance was around 6 hours long. The performance stopped when I fainted it. They had to bring me to the hospital. That was the end of the performance. For two reasons, because I used a lot of blood to write a kind of manifest. And by the fact that I was breathing for 6 hours long in the armor, there was oxidated and rust on the armor, and I was breathing it inside for 2-3 hours long, and so up to the moment I fainted it and they had to take me to the hospital. But the basic idea of the performance was a kind of 12 etaps of Christ, and in these 12 etaps the actions I did was I wrote this manifest about art. You will never get used to art. The manifest is on the wall. You can read it. It's partly in French and partly in English. And this performance is a kind of, you could say, a kind of apotheose from starting in '78. In '78, as a young artist, I went to Bruges to see an exhibition of classical Flemish painters who were masters and animus masters about stigmata, flagellations. And in '78, I discovered performance art before I knew the word performance art. Because these paintings, they physically touched me so much, so strongly, that after seeing the exhibition I came to my hotel in Bruges and I bought gillets, knives, and I started penetrating my own body to make my first blood drawings based on the Flemish classical masters. So, and every year I still make blood drawings. I have projects, drawing projects going on. I make since '93 drawings with my own tears. I make since the late '90s drawings with my own sweat. I'm researching over the years the body liquids. What they mean in a political sense, philosophical sense, social sense. And you have to see this almost in the tradition of the Flemish primitives, who were alchemists in a sense. For example, they used also a lot of human blood and animal blood in the mixing of the paints to make the red sometimes look browner. For example, they also crushed human bones and animal bones to make the white whiter. So they used a lot of material from the human body to mix in their preparation of the painting of the canvas. So you have to see this drawing project, this research, in this prolongation, in this tradition almost of the Flemish painters. So in Sanguis Mantis is a kind of from '78. All the small performances I did with blots and the small drawings, what I still do every year, a couple, is a kind of apotheose, this performance. So you have to take also the time to look to the movie.